guys, I'm Julia, I'm just a little nerdy, and today's video might be a little shorter than normal, but something happened yesterday and I need to talk about it. So there's a petition to remake The Last Jedi, and I just don't understand, so we're gonna talk about that. Part of me doesn't even want to validate this by acknowledging it in any way, but if my thoughts and analysis can change just one person's mind, then it was worth it. Okay, so this is my Last Jedi hot take. It's a good movie. There, I said it. It's a good movie. The characters were interesting and they developed over the course of the plot. It put our favorite characters into new and unique situations, and we learned a lot about the universe, and you know, Snoke was killed in one of the most epic battles in Star Wars history. Kylo Ren is the leader of the First Order now. Like, how could you not like this movie? I lied. I actually do know why you wouldn't like this movie, but I don't think those are very good reasons, so we're gonna talk about that. I feel like everyone's criticisms can be evenly divided into two main categories. So let's take each one of those categories individually. So the first thing that a lot of people don't seem to like is the pacing. It's paced very differently than a normal Star Wars movie, and it's also a lot longer than a normal Star Wars movie. It is, in fact, the longest Star Wars movie ever. And the runtime is divided very differently than it would be in a standard Star Wars movie. So, for a lot of the movie, Rey is alone on a desolate planet with Luke, and Luke alone. Leia is incapacitated and spends most of her time injured and not really involved in the plot. And we spend a lot of time with space horses on Cantabite. So, I mean, I get where you're coming from, but that's what I think makes this movie so great. It takes all of the expectations you had about the movie going in, and it flips them and changes them and makes it new and exciting and different. And people don't like change. That's a scientific fact. I get that. A lot of fans walked into that theater thinking that certain events would happen and that events would transpire in a certain way, and when that didn't happen, it left a really bad taste in a lot of people's mouths. Yes, when I first saw the movie, I spent like 2 hours after sitting in a dark room by myself trying to process what I just saw, because it was different than what I thought I was going to get going in. This plays into my next reason why I think people don't like the film, and that is lack of fan pandering moments that everyone wanted. People wanted Reylo confirmation, we didn't get that. People wanted a good Rey parent reveal, we didn't get that. People wanted so many things that were never promised to us, and then they were mad when it wasn't in the movie, but like no one ever said it would. So that made a lot of people angry, but I don't think that's necessarily fair to the quality of movie we actually received. It's kind of like in Sherlock, when in series 4 everyone wanted Sherlock and John to get together, and then when that didn't happen, everyone like raised hell on the internet and said that the show sucked now. And I kind of liked it, because I wasn't expecting that, because the showrunners told us repeatedly that that wasn't gonna happen. I mean, would it have been cool? Yeah. Was I expecting it? No. That series wasn't bad, it just wasn't what people thought it was going to be. And that can be sad. I felt it. Granted, the showrunners, or in this case, the producers and directors, should have known better, but that's more of a communication problem than a problem with the quality of film itself. So I kind of want to see this shitstorm that's going to be the remake, but I also want people to just get over it and start viewing The Last Jedi as a good thing, because it is. Like, it's not bad. It might not be what you wanted, but it's not bad. Like, it's been almost 6 months and people are still hung up on it like it came out yesterday. So I'm gonna leave you with this. Hate Rogue One if you want to. Don't hate The Last Jedi. Okay, bye.